Good morning and welcome to the Stitchery's January Live. We're glad you're able to join us. With me this morning, we have my shop manager, Jean Brecker. Hi, Jean.
Hi, Dad.
We have our help with the tickets and the giveaways, Christine Langless. Hi, Chrissy. And of course, my most favorite son, Jay, who is our tech guy and producer for today's event. We're happy you're here. So let's get started and tell you how it's going to work. As we show you products and fabrics and different things, if you're interested in purchasing, just make a comment and put the name or the number of the fabric in your comment and how much you want. If you want one kit or if you want 3 yards or whatever, just put that in the comments and we will take care of that. For every comment you make saying hi to us in the beginning, and then for any purchase you make, you will get your name put into a drawing for fabulous gifts. Well, gifts and giveaways, which Chrissy will be managing throughout the day. So make sure that you talk to her. She's waiting for your comments so that she can give away some free things. Also, for the first 10 purchases that are made, you will get a free Be My Valentine ornament kit. And this has all the things you need in it except glue to make one ornament. Cute little heart. So you will get, the first 10 purchases will get that free. All right. So, yes. Okay. Remember to say hi or hello to Chrissy so that she can put your name in the drawing. Just asking a question or anything else, but you got to say hi. Chrissy wants you to say hi to her. So, okay. So we're going to start out with some new fabrics that we got in. The first is the Daniela line. You can see here the 8 fabrics that we got in. You'll see the numbers there. So if you want to purchase any of them, you just write that number in your comment and how many yards you want. There's no minimum yard. No minimums? No minimum yardage. No minimum. We'll do no minimum. I'm fighting with Jean. I say no minimum. She says yard. I say no minimum. So all you have to do is put the number in the comment and then how many yards you want. This is a wonderful line of fabrics that have 3 modeled solids. That's the 566, 67, and 68 that are in a tan, a pink, and a blue. And then there are 2 that are more Victorian print, the white on light blue 557 and the paisley white on tan 558. And then there's 2 rosebuds, the green background and the light blue background that are 553 and 555. And of course the focused fabric of the beautiful roses on the blue background 556. This is Daniela, and if you're interested, just put your yardage and the number of the fabric that you want. And we also have this here at the shop if you're interested. The next line is called Botanical Journal. You'll see we have a theme because we're trying to get you into the mood for spring. These are 3 fabrics that are greens and purples. We have 462, which is beautiful floral on a light green background. We have 459, which is ferns on a black background, and then 461, which is dragonflies on a purple background. So that's Botanical Journal. And just tell us the number and how much yardage you want. No minimum. I'm saying no minimum. Go with me. No minimum. So, and remember to say hi to Chrissy if you haven't already. So, hey, California's on. Welcome. See, we've got people from the Sunshine State. We're glad you're here. Thanks for joining. Okay, so the next line of fabric is called Flower Shop. And again, it's similar to the Botanical Journal. You could probably use all 7 of these fabrics together and people wouldn't know that they're not the same line. We have beautiful floral beds and a light green background, 526. Then we have pretty purple daisies. I guess they're daisies. What are those? Would those be daisies?
Yeah.
They look like daisies. We're going to go with daisies. 524 on a mottled green background. And then we've got a beautiful purple and green stripe. Don't be afraid of stripes. Stripes can do wonderful things for your piece. The rule that I usually go by is don't worry about the direction. Just use the fabric and it'll be fine. And then the last piece in this line is 527, which is a beautiful floral print, again on a light green background. So this Flower Shop and Botanical Journal can probably all be used together. Now we've got a couple panels that we wanted to share with you. We've got the lake panel. Got that one? Okay. We've got the lake panel. I'm going to put this over here. You got that? Okay. It is 6 small panels. Bring this over here. We're going to cover me up. It's 6 small panels that all have something to say about going to the lake. The lake is calling. Lake life is for me. Welcome to the lake. Relax. You're at the lake. On lake time and gone fishing. This panel is $11.80. It measures 27.5 by 44. And these are wonderful little things that you can either make into a quilt with additional blocks that go with it, or you can make these into pillows. These would be perfect size for pillows for at your lake house and your Adirondack chairs. So that's the first panel, the new panel that we have. And then we have the Noah's Ark panel, which, it makes a book. It makes an alphabet book that goes through and does ABCs for every letter in the alphabet, which is so much fun. You can, I'm not showing. Okay, which is so much fun. You can go through this and learn the alphabet and the animals. And then when you get to the end, it says, oh no, the ants have escaped. Can you find them all? And then if you, I'm going to try to put this over here so that, Jay, can we go over here? Okay. I'm going to see if I can find a name for you. Let's see. Let me see. Where's this tail? Just under his tail. Oh, over here. Okay. See the little ants? Those are all through the book. And it lets you count. So you can go back through the book and count all the ants that have escaped. So that is the panel is 36 by 48. I would say this is probably, the book is probably, what size? 10 inches by 9 inches, 11 inches by 10 inches. So it's pretty big. You can see it's a pretty big book. And all I did to make this is I put some fusible fleece inside when I sewed the pages together. And it makes a cute little book for your little ones to learn their ABCs. And the panel is $11.90. So if you're interested, just put Noah panel and how many you would like. All right. So next on our line are our bag panels. We have 2 tote bag panels that we have One is called Orchids in Bloom, and the panel gives you everything you need to put together a tote bag. And you can see it's a pretty large tote bag. It's big. Bring it back. It's big. And then the other one is called Journey, and this is Journey. Now, you will see Journey's a little bit flimsier than Orchids in Bloom, and that's because Journey was made according to the directions on the panel. And then Orchids in Bloom, we decided to put some fusible fleece inside and do a lining. So use your own discretion on how you would like to put the bags together, but these would be great for going to a quilt class or grocery shopping or anything that you need to carry. And the bag panels are on sale for $8 each. How much is the regular price for those?
$13.
They're normally $13 a piece, so they're on sale for $8 a piece. So if you would like one of the bag panels, just put Orchids in Bloom for the floral one, or Journey bag for the world map one, and how many you would like. And remember, for every purchase you make, you get a ticket into the drawings. And don't forget to say hi to Chrissy. Do a comment and say hello, and your name will go into a drawing as well. Also, if you have questions or want to know something as we go through the live today, send a comment to Chrissy. If she knows the answer, she'll answer you in the comments. If not, she'll let me know what your question is, and I'll answer you on the live. So don't feel that you don't have the chance to talk to us, because you do. Just make a comment. Okay? All right. Next, we have some bills and sabers fabric for you. These are cottons, fleeces, and flannels. The 248 on the bottom is a cotton, and it's 60 inches wide, so it's a little bit wider than your normal fabric. Don't give up on our bills. They had a great year this year. We love them, and they're going to the Super Bowl next year. Mark my words. 545 is a Bill's fleece. It's warm and cuddly, and if you're doing a Bill's themed quilt for somebody, would make a fabulous backing. Again, this is about 60 inches wide as well. And then we have 546 is Saber's flannel. It's a very soft, lightweight flannel, regular 44-45 inches wide. So if you're interested in any of the sports fabric that we have, just put the number of the fabric and how many yards you would like, and you will get a ticket into the drawing for prizes. Oh, I forgot. Thank you, Jean. The sports fabric is 20% off. So whatever the regular price is, you get 20% off of that. All right. So now I want to talk to you a little bit about something that we all dread, and that's ripping out. We all make mistakes, right? We all do those oops moments where we do something and we can't move forward without undoing it. So unsewing is a part of our life. I wanted to demonstrate a few of the tools that we have available for ripping out seams. The first is your just handy dandy seam ripper. All right. Everybody has one. Everybody has used one, and I am very surprised to see that a lot of people really don't know how to use these properly. So I'm going to demonstrate. Okay, I have a piece of fabric here that I sewed together, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to start. Am I on the? Okay, I'm going to start. Where am I? I'm here. By just picking out a few stitches, like so. so that I have a start of the fabric to hang on to. Okay, and then I'm going to take, I got to get in the frame. Okay, then I'm going to take this little red ball part of my seam ripper and I'm going to put it inside under the seam, like so. Alright, then I'm going to hold on to my fabric here and I'm going to push, and I should be able to rip that seam out in one fell swoop. See? And I did not rip the fabric at all. You do not have to sit and pick out stitch by stitch. Put that little red ball underneath and then just push. Okay, that's the proper way to use these seam rippers. Okay, so that should make it faster for you. Last month, oh, we're doing a gift, we're doing a prize. And the winner is June Kempston, and you have won a chalk pack of beautiful fall tone fabrics. Little charm pack. June Kempston. Congratulations! Yay! We will contact you after the live, June, to find out whether you want us to ship that to you or if you would like to pick it up. Either way. Okay. And Chrissy informed me that we have 2 orders, so those people got tickets in as well. Okay, so back to our demo. Last month we talked to you about the eyebrow shaper razors. These are available here. They're 49 cents a piece, and or you can get them at your local drugstore. These are really cool because the razor part has a shield over it, so it's not gonna cut me or the fabric. But if I take it and again bring my seam, I can take this and just do little saw motions, and that's going to go right through my seam, and in a matter of a few seconds my seam is apart. Ta-da! So these are a great tool to have in your arsenal so that it's quick and easy and you can get through seams wonderfully. And they have a little cover to go on them so that your blade stays sharp. I'm losing my mind. Okay. One of the new products we got in to the Stitchery is a retractable seam ripper. Look at this. It has a little lever on the side that you can push up to get a large blade or a small blade, so that you don't have to worry about losing the cap to your seam ripper. You can just put your blade down inside and it'll stay nice and safe for you. So all you have to do is close it. These are $12.99 and they are from Taylor Seville. So it's part of the Magic product line. If you have Magic pins in your sewing kit, this is part of the same line, the Magic. So if you're interested in the retractable seam ripper, you can put that in the comments that you would like one of those. Okay, the last seam ripping option that I'm going to show you is a little bit more on the expensive side, but this is it's like a little razor, electric razor that can be used for both regular sewing seams and also machine embroidery. How many of us have made a mistake on machine embroidery and you're like, do I just start over or do I rip this out? So this is going to give you an option for ripping out machine embroidery that you may never have had before. So, yes? $12.99, I think. $12.99. $12.99. All right. So first I'm going to show you the little razor, and I apologize, the microphone is going to pick this up pretty well. But I'm going to show you the little razor on a regular seam. So if I wanted to rip out this seam, I would just turn my little razor on and I would hit those stitches and I can zip right through them. But on embroidery, if I have like a heavy satin stitch, or if I have a filled stitch, I can use this to get in here and cut these. I do it from the back, and I cut these stitches from the back, and then I just pull them out from the front. And I'm not having a lot of success with this. Right? But you can see it'll cut stitches so that then you can go in the front and just start pulling them out. Okay? So this is the dime stitch ripper. It's a dime stitch ripper. That's what it's called. And it is $89.99. It's a little bit on the expensive side, but could be worth having in your arsenal. Okay? All right. Onward and upward. What do we do next? Oh, let's talk wool. You want to talk wool a little bit? We got wool stuff for you today. All right. So we have two new Block of the Month programs. One is a 9-month program, a 9-class program that is for Halloween. And oh my gosh, how cute. How cute is this? Again, it has 9 panels. We are going to do kits. I'm going to put this down here. Okay. We will do kits for the 9 panels for the 9 months. After the live today, I am going to set up a subscription on our system. And you will be able to sign up for the subscription. We will have a class date here. Stay tuned for those. If you want to actually come to the class, you can do that. But if you just want to subscribe to receive the kit, you can do that as well. The monthly cost for the subscription for something like $21.07 for the Halloween. It was in my little blue book. Where's my little blue notebook? Stay tuned. Hold on. We're looking for something. I believe it was $21.04 a month per kit that it would cost for the Halloween. We have a customer. So $21.04 for the subscription per month for 9 months. And you will get everything you need for making the blocks and doing the sashing and finishing the quilt top. Okay. So that's the first one. The second one is the Winter Wonderland. Okay, so Winter Wonderland is a 12-month program. It's really not Christmas. It's more winter. And there's 12 blocks. 12 blocks. The finished quilt measures 44 by 63. I should tell you the finished quilt on the Halloween one is 56 by 56. Both of these can be made either wool or cotton. So you can do raw edge cotton applique, or you can do the wool applique for these. So the Winter Wonderland, the cost for the per month for the 12 months is $17, and that includes all of the finishing fabrics you need to finish the borders and to finish the quilt top as well. So the Halloween is $21 a month. The Winter Wonderland is $17 a month. We will have the subscriptions available after the live, so watch for those on our website, and I will send out a note on Facebook and on an email to tell you that the subscriptions are available. This is just a close-up of one of the first block that Jean is working on for the Winter Wonderland. Isn't he adorable? Okay. Oh, we're going to do another gift. And the winner is...
Oh, Judy Johnson.
Judy Johnson! Judy Johnson, you have won a bobbin saber, and it's purple. So let us know. We'll contact you after the live to find out whether you want us to mail this to you or whether you want to pop in and pick it up. So congratulations, Judy Johnson. Yay. All right. It's cold. It's cold, and we're all tired of the snow already. So we have some spring things that we hope will warm your heart from the Wool Hutch. The first is a kit, the Spring Flowers kit. Chrissy, can you hand me the Spring Flowers kit? Yep. The Spring Flowers kit creates a table mat. This is from the Woolen Needle. The kit is $21.99. Includes everything you need to finish the table mat, the candle mat. It doesn't say finished size is an 11.5-inch diameter. So it makes a cute little table mat for the center of your table, and it's called Spring Flowers. So if you're interested, Spring Flowers, there's all the wools. $21.99. The next one is from Primitive Gatherings, and it is called White Flowers. It's a table runner. The size is 18 inches by 22 inches. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that gorgeous? Includes all the wools and fabrics that you need to create this beautiful table runner. There's all your wools. And this is $45 for the kit from Primitive Gatherings, White Flowers. Okay. We just want to remind you that we have a collection of Valdani threads available to you. The balls of threads are $5.50 a piece. They are all on our website, so if you are in need of a thread and want to go out and look, we'll be happy to ship those out to you as well. So our Valdani thread collection, and it's constantly growing. We're constantly getting more. So if there's a color you need that we don't have, just let us know, and we'll be happy to order it for you. Okay, we have a few kits on sale from the Wool Hutch. The first one is our Backyard Birds. This is the Backyard Birds kit. Show you that one. I'm trying to get it. There you go. It's a collection of beautiful birds with a wonderful border. All the wonderful felted wools are in your kit. And the kit is normally $25.99. It is on sale for $19.99. So this is Backyard Birds. Again, very, very cute. Very springtime. The next one is called Succulents. So if you need a little heat and want to look at cactus and succulents, this is another beautiful, bright wall quilt kit that measures 13 by 15 when finished. So if you have a small space that needs a little bit of brightening, this is your kit. Normally $26.99. It's on sale. Hi there. For $19.99. Okay. We are also putting our books on sale. We have a number of wool applique books, are Wool Needle and Thread and Wool Needle and Thread version 2 from Primitive Gatherings from Lisa Bonjean are on sale, 15% off normal price. Now, these two books, the Wool Needle and Thread is a technique book. It goes through and shows you different stitches and how to do them and how to prepare your appliques and what to do. It's a fabulous book, fabulously written by Lisa. And then the second version is actually a project book that is a companion. It goes through and it has a number of different projects that you can do, and also gives you instructions for how to do them and the stitches that are used. So you get to practice what you learned in the first book on the projects in the second book. Okay, again, 15% off all books. We also have a wonderful little flower embroidery book, foolproof flower embroidery, 15% off, normally $27.95, 15% off. We also have some quilting books, One Block Wonder panel quilts that you can make beautiful quilts from panels using the One Block Wonder technique. We're also going to do a class in this soon, so watch for that. Okay. Our notion of the month for the month of February is Wonder Pins. We all know about Wonder Clips, right? We all know, Jay, can we go over to the, okay. We all know about the Wonder Clips and how fabulous they are. Well, these are Wonder Pins from the same company. This is what they look like. And you're like, okay, they're a safety pin. Oops. Wait a minute, let me get them over here. I gotta figure out where I'm going. Okay, wait. There they are. Okay, there they are. Okay. So, they look like safety pins. Big deal, right? But wait until you see what they can do. Here's my little quilt. And I want to pin base this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the pin down on this side, on the flat side here. And I'm going to push. And when I push, the pin opens. And then when I baste, I put my pin through and I push again. And the pin closes. The pin closes. Dang it. You can do it one-handed. There you go. That did not work that well, did it? So, pin open, I pin based, pin closed. So I don't need any special tools. I don't need any, I'm not using both hands. I don't have to crunch up my quilt to get the pin closed. All I have to do is push, and it opens, push, and it closes. Wonder Pins. They're wonderful for pin basting quilts. They are on sale, 25% off. The normal price is $18.75 for a box of 20. They are 25% off, which brings them down to about $14 for the Wonder Pins. Okay, so that's our notion of the month. All right, let's talk classes for the upcoming year. We have so many things planned. We are so excited. We are going to do when did I go? November. I went for a little road trip to Wisconsin, and I went to the gathering at Primitive Gatherings, Lisa Bonjean's new retreat center. And I spent a week with Debbie Maddie learning how to do indigo dyeing. Indigo dyeing is using indigo inks and dyes to create beautiful, just gorgeous blues with silks, wools, cottons, whatever you want to dye. There are different techniques that can be used with stitching and clamps and resists that create incredible dyed fabrics. So we are going to do an indigo dyeing class in the summer when we can put up a tent outside and sit outside and do our dyeing so that we're not splashing blue dye all over everything in here. So dates to be determined. We will get those on the calendar, but please make a comment and let us know if you would be interested in doing that so that we have a little bit of knowledge of how popular this class might be. So we're going to do an indigo dyeing class. We're also going to do a basket weaving class. Oh, and I didn't bring the market basket over here. It's behind you, Chrissy. You can take some of the junk out of it. Last year, 2 years ago, I was able to go to the Outer Banks where Gloria from the Old Green Cupboard taught us how to weave a market basket. Look at this, isn't this wonderful? It's rather large. It measures probably a foot by 15 inches. But we learned how to weave them. We learned how to do the edging. We learned how to put a little sawgrass in there to make a really beautiful, useful basket. So we will be doing a class in basket weaving. So if you're interested in coming to weave a basket, again, leave us a comment and say, I would love to do a basket, so that we get a little bit of feedback of how much interest there is. We are also doing the Rhapsody class. This is my Rhapsody quilt that I went out to Ricky Timms in La Villa, Colorado, and he taught me how to do a Rhapsody, and he taught me how to teach it. So I'm going to be doing the full Rhapsody quilt. I have also done a mini Rhapsody, but this is a full Rhapsody. In the Rhapsody quilt, you make your own pattern. So the first class we will draw, and we will continue to draw until you find a design that you think will work for you. And then we will enlarge it. This is probably a 60 by 60 quilt. And then we will figure out how to put it into fabric, and you will sew it together. And then we will do your applique, which this is all machine appliqued, and it has beautiful, beautiful blanket stitching around all of those pieces. Chrissy, my Rhapsody is in the basket. Could you grab it for me so I could hold it up to the camera so that they could see some of the detail? It was an experience to make this, and I know there's at least one person out there that wants to do this. This is for the more experienced quilter. I would not say a beginner would be good at coming in and doing something this, here, I'll just do it this way, doing something this intricate, but I wanted to show you the beautiful, beautiful blanket stitches that are around all of these applique pieces. See, there's some more, some little teardrops. Now, my quilt has quite a bit of applique on it. If you could go back to the Rhapsody picture, Jay. I filled my quilt with applique. You don't have to do that much. You can make it a lot less dense with the applique, but I wanted a statement piece. I wanted it to look incredible. And I've actually only, all of these, I'm going to tell you a story. I went to this retreat with Ricky and took bolts and bolts and bolts of fabric with me and thought I'm going to have enough fabric to do my Rhapsody and not have to worry. And I walked into the retreat center and there were shelves, step shelves that had all of Ricky's beautiful hand-dyed fabrics. Beautiful. They're luscious. And I went, ooh. And the bolts and bolts and bolts of fabrics in my car left my brain. So this is made with Ricky Tim's hand-dyeds. I probably picked out 10 yards of different colors. And as I was putting my Rhapsody together, Ricky came over and he pulled probably 4 out of the entire group and said, you don't need this many. You do with less color and it'll look fine. And he was right. I mean, because look at this quilt. And he went to take the other 6 yards away. And I was like, no, I may not use them, but I still want them. So I spent a lot of money on hand-dyed fabrics that week, but it was worth it, and they are beautiful. Unfortunately, with the pandemic, the company that made the raw fabric that Ricky used for his hand-dyeds shut down. And Ricky has lost his source. He did lose his source for a while. But the last I heard from him, they did find another source, and he is back to dyeing some fabrics. It's going to be on a very limited basis. But I will be here to testify that these fabrics, Ricky Tim's hand-dyeds, are incredibly luscious. They're almost like suede. They're so soft and beautiful. So if you're ever thinking of doing a statement quilt that you want to use good hand-dyed fabrics for, consider Ricky's as he gets back into his dyeing. I also showed you before the One Black Wonder book, the panel quilts. We are going, we are going to do a wonderful class using this book to do One Black Wonder quilts using panels. Now, for people who are not familiar with One Black Wonder quilts, they are where you will have to purchase 7 panels of the same panel. And what you do is you take 6 of them and you match them up perfectly, and then you cut your triangles from the 6 panels. And then you take each group of 6 and you form a hexagon, kind of like a kaleidoscope. But it's using the panel fabric instead of a repeat fabric. And I am working on one that is from a flamingo panel. And what you will do is take your One Black Wonders and take your 7th panel and put your One Black Wonders around the panel to create your quilt. And they are breathtaking when they are finished. So I am working on the flamingo one before the class is scheduled. I will have it done for sample. So watch our newsletter or watch future lives, and we will have that out and ready for you. Okay. We are also going to offer something new going forward, and those are mystery scrap bags. Okay? In the mystery scrap bags, we have a pound of fabric. Now you can see how big this bag is. There's quite a bit of fabric in here. You get a pound of fabric for $2. Now you don't know what's in here. It could be all fabrics of the same colors. It could be all fabrics from a certain line. It could be, I don't know, a mixture. But it's scraps. It's pieces, not tiny, tiny, tiny pieces, but it's pieces that you can use for crumb quilts, for confetti quilts, if you're a machine embroiderer and need some scrap fabrics for piecing in your applique. These are going to be available here at the shop or online. 1 pound of fabric, $2. You can't go wrong. All right. We have flown through this. We're not going to be 2 hours. We're going to be, giveaway prizes. Karen Bryant, you received a Jim Shore mini notebook. This is just for little notes that you want to put in, and there's great little sayings on each page, like with the new day comes new strength and new thoughts, and that's from Eleanor Roosevelt. Or keep your face always toward the sunshine, and the shadows will fall behind you, from Walt Whitman. So you have received the angel version of the Jim Shore mini notebook. Congratulations, Karen Bryant. Yay! All right. So I'm going to ask Jean, is there anything else you want to cover today? Because we're like done with our agenda, and it's not even noon. So we did really well on time today.
Did you do the scrap book?
I did. I did everything.
And what about
except the teaser. Except the teaser for next month. So is there anything else you guys want to know about? Make a comment to Chrissy and she'll let me know. Or tell me if I rushed through this. These are growing pains. We're transitioning into doing this. So tell me if it was too fast, or I didn't demo enough, or the pictures weren't shown long enough, or anything. Is there anything else you want to talk about? I guess not. So next month, let me tell you, the sales that we talked about today, the sales on the bag panels, $8, either the Journey or the Orchids in Bloom. The sale on the sports fabric, the Bill's cotton fleece or the Savers flannel, 20% off. The Backyard Bird Kit, $19.99. The Succulents Kit, $19.99. Or any book that we have in the shop or online, 15% off. And then, of course, our Wonder Pins, our notion of the month, 25% off. Those sales will go through to the end of February. So any of these that you wish that you may want to come into the shop and shop around, Chrissy has a question. Green wool. Okay, yeah, we're rather low on our wool. She's going to go look. Hold on just a second. All right, we've got these, which is holly. They're 5-inch charm squares. There's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 of them. And they're different shades and different prints, textures. and that is $14 for that. We also have, and this is from Primitive Gatherings, we also have the In the Patch woolly charms. There's 5 different greens, and they're all the herringbone texture. And that is $9.90 for those. And I think we have some curler collections that may have some greens in them as well. So that's what we have. Are you looking for larger pieces of green, or is it the smaller pieces that you're looking for? Because we can get some if you're interested. All right. Any other questions or comments that we need to know about Chrissy? Do we want to do one more price drawing before we go away? Jean's going to draw a name. Drum roll. Janet. Oh, California won. Yay! So what is California getting? California is getting this beautiful little neoprene, like zipper pouch that, oh, these things are so soft. They feel so nice. So we're going to get this out to you, Janet. Congratulations in California. We're so glad you joined us. So that's for Janet. All right. So we went through our agenda. We've learned that we could put a whole lot more on our agenda than we thought we could. Do we have Christmas red wool? I don't we have some for the, or did we only get enough for the kits for the Winter Wonderland? Okay. I'm sure we have enough if you're looking for a certain size piece, Karen. We do have a very nice red wool that we're using for the Winter Wonderland kits, and we could spare a piece of that for you. Can you grab it out really quick so I can show it to her? Yeah, I mean, this is the Christmas red wool that we have. It's beautiful and modeled and lovely. So we could spare some of this for you if you're interested. Okay. I will have to get you a price on it. Okay. Any other questions from our viewers? How many viewers did we get?
At one point we had 12.
Yay! We like really multiplied our viewers quite a bit, so we're happy about that. Okay, we're going to do one more drawing. They decided we're going to do one more. Patricia Rogers. Patricia Rogers, you have won a needle case that says Needle Little Love. So this is a magnetic case that you can store your hand needles, your hand sewing needles, your chenille needles, anything, your pins, you can put in here. Beautiful. Lovely. Lovely. Well, I want to thank you all very much for joining us today. We will do this again in February. Stay tuned for the dates. We appreciate all of you. Thank you for keeping our little shop going. We love you all tremendously. Remember that we're going to have the mystery bags here. You can order them online, or you can come into the store and grab one. We have our Notion of the Month, our Wonder Pins. Oh, Jean just reminded me, our teaser for next month. February's focus will be on machine embroidery, on stabilizers, what we have here, different embroidery techniques for your machine, lots of neat stuff that we're going to talk about machine embroidery. So, and we'll still have new fabrics, we'll have new wool things, we'll have lots of things on the agenda for February. So for now, I'm going to wish you all well. I'm going to hope you stay warm. And I want to thank you all so much for joining us. For Jane, Chrissy, Jay, and myself, thank you. We'll see you soon.